Yee-hoo! Okay, so this is a product from GameSir that I'm really excited about because I'm a big kid. Whenever I put out the press release for this, I was really hoping that they might send me one, and they did because they're great. This is the GameSir X2 Type-C. Now I have the F6, I think it is, the wee cross-shaped one that goes on the back of the phone and provides you with buttons up here. It doesn't quite work for most of the games that I would play because I do like my emulators and my things like that. I have an Evercade just for that purpose. This turns your phone into a full-on Nintendo Switch style device, and it costs about 70 quid, and it looks really high quality. Really high quality. You can find out more information there if you want to follow them on Facebook and WeChat or something like that, or some Chinese option. Right, we're just going to get into this because I'm dead excited about it. I want to be able to... I'm going to cut my finger off. So this is compatible with both. This is compatible mainly with Android. I don't remember it saying anything about iPhone. It's Android, and it also does cloud gaming like Stadia and Vortex. And I'm a bit confused by this bit here. Oh right, it opens like that, does it? Don't? So we have a. What is that? Contact us. Thank you for your purchase. Warranty information type thing. The controller, how to use, which we'll probably need. We have a plectrum that I wouldn't recommend playing a guitar with, which is quality control. And then we have a nice sticker for you to, stick on the back maybe. Oh, that's an emblem on the back. Or you can stick it on your... anywhere on the back of your phone maybe. That's it. So this, it mustn't have a battery and it must be entirely plastic. Right, this is the GameSir X2. We'll take this bit of plastic off as well just to have a closer look at it. We have a pretty good quality D-pad up there and over there, or whatever you want to call them. I call them D-pads because I'm old school. USB Type-C that moves, so you can put your phone in and take it out again. We have some buttons as well, which are quite nice. They're not plastic. They're not rubber. They're a soft plastic, a very, very soft plastic, but they're very responsive. And there's not much travel in them. You can see there's just a tiny bit of travel in them. We have a G up there and an S up there. We have some shoulder buttons, R1 and R2, L1 and L2. And we have a USB Type-C. Oh, so it does have a battery in it for charging. Or perhaps that's just for hooking it up for something else. Okay, so it does that as well for you to be able to put your device in, stretches out and pings back in again, and there's a bit of information on the back there. So we'll stick in my Galaxy S10 Plus here and see how it goes. I'm going to keep the case on it. I guess that's something that you get the knack of. Unlock it like that. And I'll see if I can find a game. Okay, so before we start doing this, I suppose I should have done this first. We're going to have a quick click of the... There we have a compatibility list in the QR code here. Samsung Galaxy S10 is on there. And then it is there's a recommended game list, I see. Okay, so we have Minecraft, Fortnite, Modern Combat 5, Dead Effect, Implosion, Modern Combat 4, blah blah blah. It's not a particularly big list, but I'm guessing as time goes on we'll start to see this expanding a bit more and more. We'll go with Asphalt 8. Right. So that's the connection mode indicator, is the blue one, and then the J is the lower one, is the charge indicator. Okay, so the one that's out is the charge indicator, right? Looking around the device, I thought, what's the G button do? I'll have a look here and see what the G button does. So that is button C, which is the G button. Great. Thanks. That's how to install, and then that's you on your own from there on in. So let's hit race now, and we'll go through the tutorial, because I don't know how to play this. I haven't played it in a long time. I did notice that Asphalt 9 was sitting there as well, but your game has been downloaded. Great. I don't want to press anything in case it leaves the game. A to accelerate. Ooh. Oh, here, this is kind of smooth. It's quite responsive. Yes, I know. I found that out. Whoops. And those work as well. Thanks. Turning left. Turned you left. Okay, gotcha. Thanks. Use B for an extra boost. Boom. Top X for brakes while... Okay, alright, well, this actually really pushes the game a wee bit further than the touchscreen controls. Go off ramp while drifting to perform a spin flip. Okay, alright, that's... We got brakes up there as well. Activate nitro once the bar's in the red section. Oh, I've been using it. Well, it's not letting me go left now. I did try to go toward that ramp, but it just didn't. There's one there. I suppose you can do spins and things like that when you come off the ramps. Alright, well, I guess the likes of people who play games quite a lot, and those that use PUBG or Fortnite are really going to get the most out of this. And it's terrific that you don't have to do any setting up. On the previous one I looked at, you had to drag the buttons up so that they were on the screen, which could be quite complex, really, to be honest. I'm busting to press the home button and find out what happens. Nothing. Whoop! Wait for me! Alright, that might be some time. Okay, so hitting the S button brings up our pause menu as well. That's kind of neat. To be honest, this really makes a big difference to... Yeah, it's really pretty cool. I'm trying to think of how many, of what games I'd like this to actually work with. Oh, and we've got a screenshot button as well. Oh, very nice. That's kind of funky. The only thing that's annoying me is that list of games. I wish there was more. Modern Combat 4 is good fun, but it's a wee bit dated now. The Grand Theft Auto series is fantastic. That's great to have on the go, and if it's all kitted out to work with this beautifully, then wahey. I don't know Gunslugs 2 and 3 at all. I don't know GT Racing 2. I don't know Order and Chaos. But obviously Minecraft is going to be a big one. Fortnite, actually PUBG isn't there. But having experienced PUBG with the last controller, there's every chance that maybe there just aren't enough buttons on this to do PUBG. So yeah, this is currently for sale on Amazon. I'll put some links in below for $79.99, which I guess is a decent amount of money, and you're providing the hardware already for the brain. So that's about a third of the price of a Nintendo Switch. It's a wee bit more than the likes of an Evercade, which you can't really see over there. And it's compatible with a fair few games, but it's compatible with those sorts of games that people are really invested in, like Minecraft and Fortnite. So if you're not wanting to spend that amount of money, but you already have a phone on this Christmas on a Switch for someone who is just a Fortnite enthusiast and they're sitting there banging away at their screen on their phone playing Fortnite and getting frustrated, this might be an ideal little stocking filler. $79.99 is a decent amount to be putting down on basically what is a dumb controller, and you can't use it on too much extra. I wouldn't even suggest you could put a tablet in there, maybe a smaller one, but not a 10-inch tablet, which is maybe a bit of a shortcoming of the actual GameSir, but otherwise it's very pretty, and it even has the colouring, which seems a wee bit Switchy-esque. The pink and the blue, which if memory serves, I think one side's red and the other side's blue on the Switch, if memory recalls. But yeah, having that means it's not going to damage the USB Type-C on there. It'll keep it protected in that case, and you can hook it up to another game controller as well. Maybe have a screen here, if Stadia allows that or something, and have an actual. I'm thinking about Fallout 4 with the companion app. If any game was to have that as well, you could have this hooked up to your games console and be playing it with your inventory or mapping system on here. The potential for this is really quite good, and it's just it's support that we need to see in the future. Hopefully it'll get it. Hopefully that list of games will be expanded quickly. But obviously mobile games are a wee bit different because they very much rely on touchscreen inputs. Yeah, it's a really good quality product. There's a bit of movement here because of this. I think you can hear that. But that's entirely because, you know, it's not entirely flush. It's not machine milled or anything like that. It is a bit of plastic that moves about a bit, but this is going to take a number of knocks. It really will. But yeah, nice one, GameSir. I do quite like this. I'm going to go and sit down and do some gaming. I'll get one of the Grand Theft Autos and get it up and running as well and see how that goes. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments box down below. Hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Give us a wee thumbs up if you fancy. Remember to tune into the Tech Addicts podcast. It's available now. It was recorded on Sunday afternoon, just there. And of course, on a Wednesday morning at midnight, you can tune into TalkSport for Inspect Your Gadget. And other than that, take care.